Hello everybody and welcome back to another Transformers review. In today's video, thanks to the team over at ShowZ, we're going to be taking a look at the DNA Design DK-35 upgrade kit for the Transformers Studio Series 2007 Megatron. Now for those of you looking to add this to the collection, I'll of course be sure to chuck a few links down in the description box below, although it is worth mentioning that there are two versions of this kit, one which is intended for the premium finish release and then another which is designed after the original 2007 Megatron that we saw from Hasbro, so definitely be sure that you're on the correct link as the paint is quite different between the two variants. But to kickstart things off, here we have the packaging. It comes in a very nice cute box, as you guys can see, Megatron smack bang there in the center. And just to give you guys a quick rundown of what we get, we do actually have here a brand new chest piece for 2007 Megatron. For those who recall, the original figure only had the 2009 chest. For some reason, Hasbro went slightly cheap, so this should potentially make this one of the best mainline versions of this Megatron that we've seen to date. And thankfully, they've also given us his actual blaster that we see him use to take down Prime within the film, and we also do get again another cute bag of little screws for us to actually tear Megatron into two pieces. So with that being said, you guys know how these upgrade kit reviews work. I'm going to showcase the process and then I'll showcase the results. And there we have Megatron, fully upgraded, and that was actually quite a straightforward process. Considering you're removing a big chunk of the figure, I was expecting there to be pins popping out, flying here, there, and everywhere, but no, it's basically 3 screws, you pop the arms off as well, and then you just reassemble a new chest, and the finished result looks sick. I mean, this is a massive improvement when in comparison to the Hasbro offering, and the tutorial was just such a satisfying process to actually take 2 pieces of Megatron and tear them in half. But as we take a look here at the details, I mean, check out the sculpt and the paintwork. It literally looks like a spot-on match to the premium finish deco. It is so nicely done. You can see kind of all of this metallic metal armor encasing this internal bronze endoskeleton. It just looks so nicely done and is a massive step up when in comparison to the Revenge of the Fallen chest that was literally on all of the 2007 Megatron releases. So that's quite a shame. I have no idea why Hasbro decided to go so cheap with the chest of this design of Megatron, but with this upgrade piece, I mean, is this one of our best mainline Megatron figures of all time? I think it may just be that. I mean, besides the masterpiece, I don't think any other 2007 Megatron has come close to perfecting the design as this one has, especially now it has the brand new chest. So that's really cool. It would have been awesome had they packed in a tiny little all-spark chamber, but perhaps I'm asking too much of such a small piece. But it doesn't end there. They also gave us his kind of classic massive fusion cannon that he used in the Mission City battle. This was another accessory which was completely absent from the original release. Instead, they gave us the mace, which I don't think anyone would have chose over this. But as you guys can see, painted and sculpted really nicely. Very nice kind of metallic silver here at the top, and it is completely extendable, so you just lift this piece up, much like the Masterpiece toy, extend this massive cannon out, and there you can have Optimus Prime joining them in extinction. Now, to actually get down to integration, I'm just going to revert it back to its kind of smaller cannon mode. There is a tiny tab here at the top, which is where you can fold in the hand of Megatron and actually snap it into the forearm to create a slightly more concise look, which I do believe is a look that we see in the film, so that's really cool. I just love the way that looks. Or of course, if you're going to go hardcore 2007, you can actually give him it with two hands. So let's transform these wrists inwards. We can then flip the forearms. You guys all know how to pose this guy. Then what we're going to do is take these sections here, flare them out to the sides, of course, transform this back into its elongated cannon mode, and these pieces are basically just going to slide into some tiny little cutouts on the inside, basically where the mace would slide in originally, and the same can also be said here for this side. There we have Megatron making Optimus join them in extinction, and that is really cool. Massive step up, and again, just makes this one of the best versions of the 2007 Megatron. So that pretty much wraps it up here for robot mode. They didn't give us any other additional components. I guess they didn't really need to. I mean, it would have been cool to have gotten a tiny little spark, but yeah, really love the gun, and I love the chest. Now let's get down to transformation for jet mode. Nothing really changes. It really is just that when you come around here to the back, they've basically added these tiny pieces here which can flip out and become landing gear. Now, to be honest, they are such a pain in the butt to flip around, so you do just want to rotate these sections here, and then when we come around to the front, as you guys can see, there are some tiny notches that you'll just want to flip up, and these basically do become some landing gear for Megatron when in jet mode. Now, as you guys saw, I just think it's way more hassle than it's worth to poke these out. It really is just a tiny little circular kind of bobble on the end of this support strut, so nothing too impressive, but that is all that changes for jet mode. So let's get this guy transformed up and see how the cannon actually integrates. So here we have Megatron in jet mode, and this is quite straightforward. So basically, to add the cannon to the top, we have these two slots here that this is just gonna snap very securely into, and the way it actually kind of integrates is seamless. It literally conceals that massive huge cavity, and I think that looks excellent. It literally looks as if though it was a part and was always intended for this figure. So this is DNA design at its best. It's just a shame that recently some of their other kits have been falling slightly short, but this one is them on top form. That is really cool. As you guys can see, the paint match is almost spot on to the actual premium finish Megatron. So overall, yeah, I love the way this looks. And just to very quickly showcase how those little landing gear look here at the base, to be honest, I think they're kind of pointless, especially considering that it's only two. I guess it's to have it in a slightly more upright position when on display, but overall, yeah, it's a really nice upgrade kit. And wrapping up on this review for the DNA Design DK-35 upgrade kit for the Transformers Studio Series 2007 Megatron. Overall, I really like it. It literally fixes all of the issues I had first time round. The inaccurate chest is now gone, and he comes with his proper movie-accurate arm cannon instead of having that kind of strange mace thing. So I think it's really cool. The integration of the pieces is seamless enough. I mean, you don't actually have to pop out any pins, unlike their Masterpiece Optimus Prime upgrade kit, which I thought was really cool. I was dreading that. I do like that it is literally just a couple of screws that you have to remove, but yeah, really seamless integration process. The chest piece integrates into the transformation just as nicely as the official offering. I think the paint match is near enough spot on, so this is really cool. If you had some issues with the 2007 Megatron that bugged you enough, I do think this upgrade kit's going to fix them, but I will say this retails for around about $30, which I want to say was the price point of this Megatron when it first came out, so it is definitely a little pricey. I think they could have packaged in perhaps the All-Spark or some additional bonus accessories just to give us a little more bang for our buck, but definitely one of the more effective upgrade kits they've put out in the last couple of months. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you are looking to add this to the collection, definitely be sure to check out the description box. As always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until my next review, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.